Hi everyone, my name is Julian, but you can call me Gio. For some of you, it may have been a few months since you last saw me post on this channel, but I know that for a lot of you, it may have even been years since you last saw me post on here, but today is not the video to get into all of those things. As you can already tell by when this video is coming out and when I'm filming this video, 2025 is coming to its final days, its last leg. I've been taking the time to really reflect on these last few months of the year, and even though they have been so all over the place, so busy, so hectic, they've been filled with so many blessings and so many good things and so many opportunities coming into the new year. So I've really been taking these final days to sort of relax on everything that I've been putting off doing for months. I'm finally getting to this past few days. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. Essentially, you are going to be spending the last few days of 2025 with me. I'm not going to be posting on Instagram stories, none of the sort. I'm going radio silent on the internet, and I just want to lock in on these things between me and you. The last few days have been filled with so much cleaning, decluttering, organizing, doing this. My main focus today relates to something that I don't really talk about on the internet, and I'm going to talk about just a little bit right now, and that is that I have an online store, an online business. I have my Depop, I sell on Amazon, I sell on eBay. I do a little bit of everything, and in cleaning out my closet, I found so many good pieces of clothing that were still on trend. Some of them were new with tags. So I have a really big stack of clothes, and by really big stack I mean I took out all of these clothes, and essentially I want to photograph everything. I also bought some things to list on my stores that I have on the floor right here. So I just want to take inventory of everything, put it up. I'm going to take pictures of all of this clothes so I can put it on my Depop within the next few days. It's currently 4:11, so I want to be done taking pictures of everything and just having everything ready on my camera roll within the next 45 minutes. And then I want to go to Michael's, the craft store, because I want to buy some art supplies. And I'm also going to the grocery store because my brother bought us an ice cream machine, and apparently I was told that the grocery store sold like flavor extracts that we can buy for the ice cream machine. So we'll be doing that, and I'll see you very soon. I'm back home. I actually got home like 3 hours ago, but that's movie magic for you. As you saw, I ended up going to Michael's, so let me give you a little haul of what I got there and at the grocery store. So the things that I was actually looking for at Michael's, I actually found. So I got these two Micron pens. These are both black pens. One is .60, so as you can see, it's very thin. But I also got a .25 one, as you can see here. And I also got these Jelly Roll white ink pens. And the reason why I was looking for these two things, even though they seem seemingly random, is that one of my main goals for 2026 is to not only learn how to design my own clothing, but eventually make my own clothing. And just as an aside, I have been getting back into drawing recently. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I want to have maybe the best tools at my disposal available to me, and I also want to get better at like my line work and my shading. I feel like my scale has gotten better, but like my technical skill isn't necessarily there. So I got these two, and I think this was on sale for like $2, and I got both of these for like $6, so not bad. I also got an acid-free sketchbook because I've been drawing on lined paper recently, and that paper is not necessarily going to be resistant to the alcohol markers that I'm going to be using, because most of the fashion illustrations that I see are made with alcohol markers, and acid-free paper is like the paper you're supposed to use for fashion illustration. So I got that. I think that for the rest of the night, what I'm going to be doing is editing this video. Normally I'm pretty good with editing, but I don't want anything to pile up because this video has to come out, and if it piles up and I get overwhelmed, this video is not happening. But it's going to happen, and I'm going to explain why next week. Other than that, I think I'll just finish tidying up what I can here in my room. These past few days, even though have been like free time, haven't been the most free just because I've been keeping myself busy, but it's things that I've had pending. I really do not know what it is like to sit down and do something and do nothing, or do something that's unproductive and not have something preoccupying me in my mind. So hopefully tomorrow is that day where I can just decompress and bed rot. And I also think that I'm gonna finish watching Heated Rivalry. The season finale came out yesterday and I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I'm not gonna vlog any of these things because these are all personal endeavors, as you can imagine. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's currently Monday at 9:15 in the morning. I did film some clips yesterday, but I didn't feel like they were interesting enough or like conducive to like the vibe that I wanted to portray with this vlog. But today is going to be a very busy day. Number one, I'm here outside the gym because one of my goals for 2026, just like everybody else, is you want to get healthy, you want to get in the gym, you know, you want to get your body T money right. So instead of waiting to January 1st or January 2nd, because who goes the first? I'm here today. I want to do some cardio, like 30-40 minutes. So that'll run me to about 10 a.m. Then thankfully I do have an order that I have to ship out, so we're gonna go back to my storage unit to pack that. I have a job interview at 12. It's a video interview, so that's why I'm able to do these errands before, so I can do it from home, you know, put a nice cute little background. And then I'm going to see Avatar Fire and Ash today with my friend, who you guys are going to meet very, very soon. But yeah, it's a very busy day. I doubt that I'll be making much active clips, but a good montage never goes wrong. We just finished watching the movie and your unemployed friends have a lot to say. So Rosie, what did you think of the movie?
Okay, so I'm a little biased.
Uh-huh.
This is my first full Avatar seating. I know, don't kill me. Don't cancel me. But it was beautiful. I was hooked. I think for a movie this long to not drag on pacing-wise is...
Yeah, like we got here at 2.
Yeah.
It's almost 6.
Yeah. Yeah. And us with our internet TikTok brain to be there the whole time. I didn't fall asleep. I only disassociated for 30 seconds max, so I say it was amazing. It was beautiful. I don't know how it stands the test against the other movies, but the plot points that we could cover, there was a little questionable.
Which one?
Just the open like loop at the end. There's a lot of questions.
Oh,
Where
I
are
get you.
them? Where are half of
Where did all the children go?
Yeah, where are the children? But besides that, it was beautiful. The soundtrack, amazing. Miley Cyrus caught me off guard at the end, but the soundtrack was amazing. The visuals, beautiful. I was seated and I was locked in, and yeah, no regrets.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like, okay, in the beginning, I sat down. I was like, okay, like let's see what happened, because you know everybody on Twitter. First of all, to the bitch that said on Twitter, what cultural impact does Avatar have? Stay your ass at home. We don't want to hear you. We don't want to hear you. But the acting ate, the music ate, the story ate, the ending, but that's history. That's history. Anyways, I have a $50 gift card in my cart that we're gonna spend at Marshall's right now. So, shopping montage, question mark. Thank you, Val. I got home a little bit ago, and the reason why I might have seemed a little bit scatterbrained in that last clip is just that I didn't know how I was going to express myself about the movie, because I normally don't rate things on Letterboxd, which if you want to follow me, it's right here. But I don't rate movies until like half an hour after I finish watching them if I don't know, because I didn't have like crazy expectations. Like I knew it's Avatar, it's gonna be good. But from what I was hearing and what I saw at the movie theater, I was kind of confused on the ending. And that's why I don't watch trailers. I don't look at reviews. I don't look at anything. That being said, the acting was great. The visuals were great. The wind traders, that was my favorite part of the whole movie. I don't need to tell you to go watch Avatar, because if you saw Avatar, you're gonna go watch it. So it's kind of a moot point. But after that, as you guys saw in the little 2 clips that I got, we went to Marshall's. I used up my gift card. I got some things for me, and then Rosie had something. I said, girl, give me this. And we used up the entire gift card because we gotta pay it forward sometimes. I mean, other than that, I kind of do want to apologize, because I know that the clips from today were kind of lackluster, but I told you in the morning it's gonna be a little bit hectic, a little bit crazy. I'm doing a lot. I was very busy. I did the interview, and the interview went pretty well. I was told that they wanted to continue like in the next step, so I could like meet like the person above the person who I was talking to. So fingers crossed that that goes well. But yeah, today was very busy, but also like kind of chill. I read a lot, went to the movie, did some shopping. I can't really complain about anything. And yes, tomorrow will be a much more active vlog day, and that's the last day that I'm gonna like actively vlog. I'm going to be meeting up with my friend who is back home from school. We're gonna go used book shopping, we might go vintage shopping, and we're gonna end off the day at the arcade. So I'm going to leave you because I want to do other things, and I'll see you tomorrow. As you can probably guess, it is the next day. So today is New Year's Eve, the last day of 2025. It's 8:09 p.m. as I'm recording this. After we ate lunch, my friend Andrea and I went to the arcade, but we were so caught up in the moment and having fun and enjoying each other's company that I didn't get any clips, although I think she has a clip, so maybe I'll include that in once I edit everything. But it's always a great time with her. We can literally talk about everything, anything. It's always a good time, always laughs, always love. But we don't get a chance to get together a lot. But just having that moment yesterday where it's like no cameras, no worrying about this, no worrying about that was very nice. Um, I love her very much. So whenever I get a chance to see her, I try to make the most of it. And that's basically what I did at the end of the day yesterday. But the reason why you have a screen recording of my photo booth is number one, because every time I record a video over 30 seconds on the photo booth thing, the video gets corrupted. I lose the file. I recorded a video once for over an hour that I was going to post months ago, but I lost the entire file and I was so pissed. So I'm not taking any risks and we're doing a screen recording. But I kind of wanted to come on here and do like a little bit of like a final reflection and in a way kind of apologize for like the lack of substance in this vlog. Then again, I didn't make this vlog with the intention of making it like jam packed, this and this and that. Like I wanted it to be my vibe. I wanted to come on here and just be honest. This is what I do. This is my life. This is how I spent the last days of 2025. I had a lot of fun. I did a lot of very interesting things. I did a lot of cool things. Not necessarily anything new, but I took the time to really wind down and rest after a very chaotic past couple of months. But looking onwards into 2026, one thing that I've been realizing like while doing this vlog and while working on everything that I've been doing this week is that as opposed to other years, I feel so much more confident, but in a much, I guess, laid back kind of way. Like every year prior to this, I had made so many lists, put so many goals down on paper, so many specific things that I was like, I need to do this, and I have this deadline, and I have this, and I have this, and I have this. And I think that that stems from, I guess, before I was a little bit creatively stifled. And I'll talk about that in just a second. But I felt like I was so lacking in motivation, not only motivation, but also discipline at the same time, that I felt that I needed to have everything planned and everything needed to be perfect. Otherwise, it wasn't going to get done because I wasn't feeling it anymore. But this year, I don't know what clicked. I don't know how my mindset was able to change. I'm very blessed that it did, but I feel so much more confident in a way that I haven't really felt in years and prior to some events that happened that led to the circumstances of me being unmotivated, undisciplined, etc., etc. So when I look at next year and what I want to accomplish next year, I've been thinking about a lot of things. Obviously, like I was just saying, like I feel so much more confident and so much more open to sort of the ambiguity of trying something new and maybe it doesn't work out exactly the first way. I always say there are so many paths and avenues to success that if one thing doesn't happen, the other thing it will be. I am taking a very big risk at the end of this year. As you saw on Monday, I had a job interview. They called me the next day and said that they did not want to proceed forward. Just not because of anything that I did. I just wasn't like the right fit, I guess, in terms of experience. But I have some other things in the pipelines. I have some other things in the works. I will be employed in the new year because I need money, but it's not a full-time job. It's not a full-time job in the field that I studied. I'm also undertaking a lot of new creative projects, a lot of skills that I've never done before, which in the past couple of years, if I was not automatically 100% good at something, I wasn't doing it. But now I just feel like it's gonna work out, and I feel so excited and so sort of like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders that like now is the time to do this. Like I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time, if that makes any sense. And all of that doesn't come just from like me motivating myself, for me, like being like, yeah, like I'm gonna do this. None of us have fallen out of a coconut tree, as Kamala Harris once said, and we're all the result of the love and support that we feel around us. And especially at the end of this year, like I really did feel the love from everybody around me. Obviously, I graduated, so I had so many people in my corner, but through like the more serious things, through the darker moments of the year, I did have people in my corner and people supporting me, and those people know who they are, and I'm not gonna name drop them because it's better to show love in private, you know what I mean? And all that to say is that I feel very confident and very good about the upcoming year, about this YouTube channel, about social media and content creation in general, which I guess like the point that I really wanted to like touch upon was that these past couple of years, the reason why I was so inconsistent is because I didn't feel like I had something to say, and I felt like anything that I would post or try to put out would just be like trend hopping, or would be like essentially kind of slop in a way. And not that I care that anybody else is posting slop, because you can post slop, I don't have to watch it. But at the end of the day, like I did feel this thing that's like I want to build a community, I want to give something of value. And one thing that I've been thinking about a lot recently is that you are entitled to want to work in whatever industry you want. You are entitled to want everything in the world and more. You are entitled to want that. And I feel like, especially in the arts, a lot of people obviously feel entitled to an audience, to a community, to earn an honest living, to make a lot of money doing this or whatever. But I feel like a lot of people are also entitled to people's attention. And as I've been thinking about the subject, that's what I feel like was missing. I don't want anybody that I know or anybody that may follow me in the future to feel like they are obligated to watch anything that I do. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Trust me, the numbers will tell me I have to change something. And I feel like I'm kind of going off track, but essentially what I'm trying to say is I am obviously well within my right to want to create something, to want to have my own business. Social media aside, I have the right to want to have a good career, social media aside, and I also have the right to want to pursue something on social media, to pursue something in the world of entertainment. But one thing that I'm finally realizing is that I'm not entitled to anybody giving that to me. I have to go out and I have to work on myself, and I have to create the content that people want to see. At the same time, I need to keep like my own like artistic and content creator preferences and tendencies in mind. But at the end of the day, I am not entitled to attention. I'm not entitled to money from other people. I don't like, I'm not entitled to somebody watching my video just because I put something out and somebody needs to watch it. Like I feel like a lot of people have the wrong idea that just because you post on social media, people need to buy whatever you're selling. And I never want that to be the case. And I feel like that's why I was away from so long, because I feel like I've had that sort of like intrinsic knowledge that nobody owes me anything. So because I didn't feel like I had anything worth giving to you in order to get anything back, that's why I was gone for so long. But I feel like now I have a vision that I guess I will be developing throughout next year and sharing with you all on different social media platforms. And I just want to do so many different things and explore so many different avenues of life. I feel like, especially this year, I really did learn to appreciate that life is a gift, and especially living in the United States and living with the circumstances that I live, that I am so blessed and so grateful not only to have all of my needs and wants met, but to even now in a position where I'm not making millions of dollars or anything, but with the way that I've been able to set things up for myself, that I can help other people, whether that be with my time or charitable giving, which is something that I want to start doing more of once I have a full-time job, so I can really, go full throttle. I want to engage in more in-person community. I want to create in-person events and do things like that and activations for people, because I don't want this to just be, I want to be a content creator, I want to be an influencer, and when I have something to sell, people are just going to buy it. No, no. This is not a parasitic relationship. If anything, it should be symbiotic. You should get something that you value out of my content, and then whatever the reward is on my side, I'll take it. But if it ends up not working out, that's also okay. And I feel like I've been rambling on for so long, but thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope that you stayed through this talk, because I really appreciate everybody that has supported me and has kept wanting me to make videos all of this time. And yes, I wish you all a very happy 2026, and I will see you all very soon next week. Bye.